strippers?
We told you the day before, and you're like, you didn't tell me.
The strippers was good fun,
But it
mate.
was.
Did you see boobs? Guess
No,
what?
you didn't. Oh, you did.
Guess what?
I got kicked out.
I also see boobs.
I got...
Oh, Jimmy, give him a kiss, mate.
G'day guys, welcome back to Fish and Drifts.
G'day.
Well,
Back.
I wouldn't say back.
this back shit
Okay, I'm used to doing the vlogs. Welcome to the very first Fish and Drifts podcast
Ever.
ever. Of all time.
Oh.
Yes. The first ever of all time. My name's Brad Palmer. On my right, we have Jeffrey Winter. And over to the right, we have Tim Dean.
You know, I'm very surprised, Bradley.
What's that, mate?
You didn't call Jeffrey a cigarette.
Oh, yeah. You should call him
You've
Big,
done that for the last hour and a half.
big Jeffrey Winfield. On the Winnies.
So we thought.
Oh, I didn't wait for the first minute to pass.
So today we literally went and bought a mic,
$100
little
mic.
mixer, and we would download an app, and we thought we'd give this a crack after a heap of people have asked us to do it.
Well, we're giving it a crack. We're doing the OG.
Yeah.
The OG podcast. This will not be a continuing thing because we've already brought another Fish and Drift member on board, and he will be the main head host.
Yep.
So
When he gets here, the RB's broken.
So this podcast for now is just the OGs, and then once the second podcast starts,
This is a practice.
well,
We've got to assess things work. Yes.
well, Tim might even not get the call up for the second one.
Oh.
Well, I didn't get the call up for the fucking live stream tonight, so you know what? I don't fucking
He
have
says he could get the call up, but it's been over Insta and Facebook and everywhere.
Yeah, they're thinking like fucking.
Whoa!
It's gone.
Too busy looking after his kids.
Anyway,
That's funny.
Oh, because kids don't need to be looked after.
it's good. So
I'm in trouble.
no, she's not here. You're not in trouble yet.
So what? You know, this.
Jeff's the only one in trouble, alright?
Yeah.
Jeff is the only one in trouble. We'll tell you about it later.
On episode 3.
Stay tuned.
So
Stay tuned.
this is just a rundown of where, how, why, and
How, where, why, what?
how Fish and Drifts began.
Right, so
Okay, so let's start with what?
What is Fish and Drifts?
I'll tell you what it is. It's a hell of a lot of drifting, a hell of a lot of fuck all fishing.
Yeah, due to the weather's been pretty shit ass lately, we haven't had any chance, and the drifts, and this season is going to be hectic. We got so much on. I don't even know when the boat's going to touch the water, but
Let's just put it this way. Before we had a social media fucking platform going on, we were doing a lot of 50% fishing, 50% drifting. Once the old vlog come out, the Instagrams come out, and we started going to drift competitions, the drifting just took over. So we do...
So are you saying that's more fun? than
Well,
fishing?
it's not more fun. It takes more time to get a drift car on a car and keep it.
maintain.
Wait,
So
that
you're
didn't
putting
make
that car on
sense.
car.
It takes a lot more time to keep a drift car on a track than it does to keep a fishing rod in a fucking creek. So,
Well, honestly, if you throw a fishing rod in the creek, it's going to stay there.
well, pretty much unless you anchor it and get it back up.
Well, you did say put a fishing rod
In the creek.
Well, you know what I mean. Fucking hell,
mean
these
fishing
fucking
rod.
tossers want to pick on every word I fucking say now.
So yeah, we try to go fishing. We haven't been a lot lately. dropped a couple of beat bar, but that's about it lately.
Our best episodes on Fish and Drifts has been our fishing episodes.
I know, some muppet wants to keep going drifting.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Well, it's more about what we find fun than what you find fun.
Yeah, so, but so we went to a barbecue in 2020, December, and come up for Christmas, and
Who went to a barbecue?
you and I.
Yep.
Not me.
You went back.
That's why they don't involve me.
Nah,
You weren't back in town yet. Don't let him blame us for that.
Yes.
Nah.
So we.
I just turned up at the right time.
Yeah, after we all that work.
What's all the hard stuff?
Well, there's a bit
You
of
call
a
me Bliss.
there's a bit of a there's a bit of a backstory. We all used to kick around with each other. What, 10 years ago plus?
Oh,
Before
12,
2012 when I moved to Melbourne.
Yeah, yeah.
I was 20,
You were 20.
2013 when I went down.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
So, and we're from Yeppoon, and they do call Yeppoon the boomerang town. I did leave for approximately on and off 6 years. Timmy was out of town for how long were you out of town for, mate?
Still is.
He's out Kawarl.
And it's beautiful.
So Timmy's been out of what town? Well, you lived down Brizzy for 5 years, and then
5 years.
Melbourne for a bit.
Melbourne for a bit.
You're out of town
Cairns
for what?
a bit.
8 years or
8 and a
so?
half.
8.5. And then all of a sudden, I started drifting, and Tim came back.
Well, you'd I'd come back and
I was back first, then
yeah,
Jeffrey came back, and then all of a sudden Timmy was
you come down to Brisbane, and you're like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, you come down to Brisbane?
Yeah.
You're like, come up to Lakeside.
Yeah,
Raceway.
I hadn't seen you in what 3 years.
Yeah, and then you turned up with a 33.4. And I'm like, oh my god!
You're
what
like-
the hell? Oh, remember the blue one, bro? I'm on G334.
Yeah, his first words were, "Oh my god, how'd you build that without me?"
Pretty much. But the best thing about that day is,
Bit of a backstory because Timmy's a panel beater by trade and I'm a painter by trade, and the last few cars that I built was when Timmy was in town, and I want to say he built the whole cars. So yeah, Timmy was very surprised when I rocked up to Brisbane with the R33.4, and he's like, "Holy shit, where the
I didn't have to fix anything.
yeah, he's like, where the fuck this come from?" So
that's why I come back to Yeppoon, because I want to be things on the 86 project.
no, the A6 project,
Yeah.
yeah, that's ticking along, yeah.
Yeah, it's going well. But I remember that Lakeside day, there was a Mark 5 Supra. I know everyone's going to say Z4 being cool shit, but who gives a shit, mate? You know, it's a beautiful car. All cars are good. You've got to appreciate every individual car the way they are. Otherwise, you're not a real car.
It's a mongrel.
Mark 5.
Mark 5, it's a BMW drivetrain.
That's the
It doesn't fucking
A90.
matter. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
Mark 5, A90, same
We're not
shit.
talking about the car, right? So the driver,
Are we?
fuck the car, mate. I jumped in, right?
Yep.
Okay, they're nice, whatever. Who gives a fuck? So I jumped in, and I said, oh yeah, my mate's out here on the track. Okay, so I didn't know this guy. I just seen this guy. I walked up, knocked on his window, I said, nice car, can I jump in? He's like, yeah, sure, bro. I had 6,000
That was all Jap Day, was
yeah,
it?
all Jap Day.
All Jap Day,
So
yeah.
I jumped in, and he's like, oh, so what's your mate driving? I said, oh, that white 33 Skull with the 34 front on. He's like,
Was white.
it was white at the time.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, that's awesome. And I was like, we're chatting along, and I was like, yeah. He goes, oh, you built that car? Help build it? I said, no, I built his last 33.4. He's like, oh, what was that one? I said, oh, it was a blue one, carbon fiber one, it's scissor doors, and it had the number plate OMG334. And the guy pretty much shit himself. He's like, oh my god, man, I freaking remember that car.
He said, "Oh my god."
He pretty much, he's like,
Because
oh
that's
my
what
God,
the car's into.
334.
Scissor doors.
He's like, and then the first thing he said to me is like, man, how did your mate put that into the wall QR? I said, no, he sold the car.
Yeah,
And then the guy that bought it put it into the wall.
yeah.
And he's like, and the first thing he goes, oh, that must have been pretty heartbreaking for you. And we were like, yeah, well, it was pretty sad because, you know, we spent a lot of time and effort and everything.
And that was the
even-
very first R33.4 in Australia. That
It's
was.
probably the Southern Hemisphere, to tell you the truth.
Ooh, Southern
You know, I'm
Hemisphere.
going to pull it out the bag.
Jeez, that's a massive call. It would have to be.
Well, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
it could be.
Japan's in the Northern Hemisphere. Because their winters there.
Yeah, they're northern, mate. They're
So-
northern, mate.
100%.
Holy shit! I never thought of it that way. I thought it was just Australia, but nah, Southern Hemisphere.
You know what,
bro.
fuck, that's what happens when you get your toes wet.
That's how you make a boat even more of a boat.
Hey, Cressida.
We're not talking about Toyotas and Cressida. Alright?
Ones that got the motors built by Yamaha. They're nice.
So what's wrong with that?
They're a boat motor.
That's Yanmar.
It's the same shit. It's Yamaha.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
so we get a bit off track.
Timmy's. We're not off track. We're on track.
Timmy's going to get more beers.
Yeah, we're on the beers. On the beers. Sponsored by Blah.
Spread by
Sponsored by On-Song Performance this episode, mate.
the beers are supplied by Onsong.
Yep. Thanks,
Rex.
supplying the box of beers
Yep.
and
I
Rexy.
don't know where they come from, I just turn up as beer.
So we've got some big things on the card for 2022. We got
You just want a bullet point of that, and don't get too much into it.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate.
bullet point, righto. So we got new car, new driver combo coming, spare. So it'll be going to a 2-car team. I'll be emceeing the drift comps in Benary.
I'm excited for that.
Right, I know that.
I am.
You can't even MC a fucking podcast properly.
Yeah, do you know what? I got to put up with a spastic.
Well, I'll be MC.
Yeah, so
You'll
the
be- you'll-
difference is
He's
there's one
driving.
spastic here and 32 spastics at the drift comp. 32 drivers. You don't think a single drift is not a spastic. Because let's face it, they just love to slide.
Do you know, I can deal with most drifters, except for this one. That's my head in, like, no tomorrow.
Here we go.
Anyway,
Moving on.
so this drift comp, there's 10 grand to win, two comps, 2 different weekends. One weekend's a Pro-Am,
What's the dates on that, Jeff?
May 28th.
Yeah.
Then the second one is a Pro-Am Amateur, which is 25th of June, and still 5 grand to win.
How do you enter?
So April 1st, there'll be expressions of interest for drivers and media. So if you've got a YouTube channel, videographer,
If you got a decent camera and you can photographerize,
we're going to try and take photos of him because he's going to be behind every other car. And
Pulsar Turbo's coming on board, mate.
yeah, but it doesn't mean you can keep
Well,
up.
be 800 horsepower all day.
You got to change your driving style.
Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. Critique me. Whoa.
You know what? I'll critique you.
Yeah.
60% right foot instead of 100%.
Oh, there you go. Too much
And less lock.
Okay, so we go to these drift
Okay.
days, right? Oh, are we going?
80% and more lock.
Jeff, do you want to keep talking about this drift comp, or do you want me to talk about?
No, we're just having a general conversation.
Okay,
so it
okay.
doesn't matter.
Okay, we're moving on. I go to drift days up in Narrabee, right? And Jeff goes, "You got to put the car here, you got to put the car there," and I fucking do it. Right? As soon as someone knows what they're fucking talking about, you got to put the car here, you got to put the car there. It's nowhere where fucking Jeff told me to put it.
We're not talking about the comp line is different to a normal line.
Every tandem runs.
But the thing is, though, when I get told to put a car somewhere, I fucking put it
Yes,
there.
true.
Every tandem
But-
day you've done at Benarabi, you're either just trying to stay behind them.
Playing safe.
Right.
The car is very pretty.
And then when you're leading, they can't keep up.
Well,
Yeah,
Except
but
for
the thing
last
is,
drift day, there was that one guy on the 350Z.
Jason Muller.
370, isn't it?
That's 350.
No, it's a 350.
350.
The guy from Harvey Bay.
Yeah, Jace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He walked on me.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
it's
You
an
got
awesome
to
drive.
you got to pull some lock out so you can get more speed.
No, I need to tow in that rear, man. Get some more drive, bro.
Yeah, but less lock will help as well.
Yeah, but I'm a stylish driver, bruh.
When are you going to get it left
I
behind?
was going to style this drive. You're on YouTube.
That's a bit low.
Big head here. A little low blow. No, I'll take that.
So,
Big YouTuber, bruh.
Here we go. Look, the only way you get it, you
Oh,
got
beer.
some YouTube followers.
so Brad's car is custom front end, but also it's got a full GK Tech front end in it.
It's called Botox.
Botox, yeah. It's 18 by 10. That's a new name for that car, is Botox. You've heard it here and now. That is a perfect name.
100%.
Yeah, that's good. So
100%.
that
A
car,
few injections, bruh.
that car is
34.
Ejected.
that car's had that many modifications. It's not funny, but the lock setup.
That many facelifts.
Yeah, that too. the lock that's set up in that car, what would it be? At least 80 degrees. It's pretty.
Oh,
full
it's
on.
up there. It's GK Tech's best lock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're running what 18 by 10, negative 20 on there ish.
Yeah, they are. Yep.
So the guards, the tyres, the clearance,
With 25
mil
mil spaces.
Yeah, yep.
Yep.
So this car's got monster lock. Brad's, it's a good stylish line, but when it comes to comps, it's just
It's not right.
not going to be fast enough.
Yeah.
You're going to get left behind. So
Yeah.
we are on April 23rd. There will be a practice day at Benarabi. All the comp boys will get a pre-run just to see how it's going, and we're just going to see how the format rolls. And we've got some good drivers planning on coming for this 23rd. So we'll try and get him tuned up, ready to go, and try and outrun a 350, a standard 350.
First comp ever. So my first comp's going to be in a pro comp.
Pro Am.
Pro Am.
We've done enough tandems for going on.
Oh, right.
So-
So there's a criteria to get into this pro Am.
So in other words, you're going from a 400 horsepower car to an 800 horsepower car. You got 1 day to practice.
Nah, so
Pretty much. And the
Nah,
gearbox is on its fucking
You know
last
what?
legs at 800
You need to
horsepower.
freaking relax.
Just calm down.
yeah, but then, so the car's getting a makeover at the moment.
And look, at the end of the day, we know, on-site performance, he's setting us up with all the servo installed, new
Yep.
ECU,
Yep.
new tune, new everything.
It's all happening.
So at the end of the day, if all else fails, we know it's going to be Brad.
Yeah, that's right. Definitely not Max and Rex's work. It's his right foot. But the car's getting an ultra makeover at the moment. It's being painted as it's supposed to be painted.
Pretty
now
much
instead
as we
of-
speak, but we decided to do a podcast
I know,
instead.
so
Yeah, you pulled the stickers.
Yeah, it's a
he's done
start.
something this week.
It's a start.
But
We'll get it.
yeah, so the car's getting a makeover. The car's going to Brisbane. It's getting all sorts of goodies thrown at it. And then, what is it? March 25th.
Putting a Motec in it.
March 25th is Matsuri since it's been postponed, and hopefully we get to debut the car there.
That might have worked out alright for us.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, all that rain down there.
Just
bro.
so you know, it's on camera. We're giving Timmy 4-week notice that the is happening.
But they don't know if they're going, so when they know they're going to go,
There's
they're gonna tell me
a
why.
backstory because
Yeah,
every
yeah,
time we
yeah.
tell Tim about something, it's literally an hour or two before.
And then we got blamed for, you don't include me.
Yeah.
Well, you don't.
We do. The strippers the other week. Oh, we told you.
The strippers. Who went to the strippers?
We told you the day before, and you're like, you didn't tell me.
The strippers was good fun.
It was.
You see, dude? Guess
No,
what?
you didn't. Oh, yeah, you did.
Guess what?
I got kicked out.
I also see dudes.
I got kicked out.
He did get kicked out for annoying a stripper.
Yeah.
Pretty hard to do.
Yeah, because I asked her if she can show me where Daddy used to touch her.
We're not going down this avenue. Anyway,
Okay.
so
What, is this PG
Wow.
now?
I think we should actually restart the podcast.
Whoa.
so we're planning on being in Mitsuri, revealing the car. Then we got a practice day. We've also got Rocky Nats. We've got something in the works for Rocky Nats.
Ooh. We will have a
We
car.
can't say much yet. Maybe episode 2.
We will have a car involved.
Yeah, we can't say much, but yeah. And new driver, new car. Comps we'll have 2 cars running.
Yep.
2 fish and drift cars. We'll let you in on that. Both going to be stickered and painted all the same.
They won't be officially fish and drift cars, but they'll find out more later.
Yeah.
What you want to tell them now?
No, he's not here. He's late.
Oh,
So when he gets here one day, we'll introduce him to everyone. So
Even me, because I'm not ready.
you have.
Maybe I was drunk when it happened.
Timmy's building a sprinter.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, and it was
No. That's going to the garbage bin.
fuck off, Jeffrey.
That's,
We always said we're going to start the sprinter once the sprinter.
Can you explain what a fucking spruder is?
the
Before
Spruder's going to be an artificial reef the way it's going.
Yeah, in my dam.
Yeah. With the other AE.
Yeah, it's going to preserve it.
Yeah.
For fresh
It's gonna
water.
last longer.
The fresh water will
It's
preserve
not
it.
going anywhere. Oh, we always said I'm not going to start anything on the sprinter
Yeah,
until
no.
the sprinter.
You know there's nothing left, right?
So spruder, I'm going to, so you know what we're talking about. There's been an A86 that I've been stealing parts out of to build my
And there's
A86.
literally nothing left. Not even a body.
There's nothing left. It's
Not even a
literally-
steering column.
Like all the good body panels that weren't rusted, we cut off it and welded into
It's
the other
literally
one.
got trolley wheels welded to the subframe, push it around.
And, okay,
It actually rolls better than on
Fuck.
wheels.
It had the
and
best.
also, one of the trolley wheels is snapped off.
Yeah, and it still rolls
It
sick.
still rolls better. But nonetheless, we're going to cut it into a U with a full tube front, tube rear end,
Yep.
fuel cell in the back, and we're probably just going to throw just a random SR20 in.
Random.
We got a random 4AGE here somewhere.
Whoa.
Okay, that might be interesting also.
With a piece of shit Garrett Turbo, maybe.
And then you don't have to buy more bits.
Yeah, well, obviously it's going to be a piece of shit Garrett Turbo because we got one of them lying around, unless Maxi hooks us up with one of them awesome pulsars.
Well, the thing is, Pulsar's already come on board with Fish and Drifts.
You know what? Maybe we don't need to worry about that.
Maybe we
We'll
don't
just
need
talk
that.
about the turbo.
Piece of shit Garrett.
No, we're just talking about the pulsar.
Yeah, well,
But it's not a
Pulsar.
Pulsar.
All the life.
But anyway,
So it might just come from.
so this
Pulsar is life.
so this week, if you haven't seen Insta or Stalkbook, James from Pulsar Turbos Australia has jumped on board the Fish and Drift bandwagon.
James. Cheers to James.
Cheers, James. He's hooked us up with a new setup for the 33.4.
Okay, hang on, Jeff.
Here we go.
So, as you may have just seen, me and Bradley. Okay, see.
No, he doesn't drink. He doesn't
I
drink.
get gout, so I don't drink.
Bradley.
He gets down.
Right.
Doubts. I got
So
doubts.
Me and
These
Bradley,
two.
we just cheers. I took a sip of my beer. Bradley put his straight back on the table. What are your thoughts on that, guys?
That's
I
piss
took a
poor
sip
form.
out of it.
No, you didn't.
Didn't I? Oh, fuck. What a fuckwit.
Even Bradley thinks he's a fucking fuckwit. What do you guys think?
Let us know.
I'm not drunk. I don't fucking drink my own drink.
So we got lots of things happening moving forward. This year's going to be big.
Big.
We got heaps of events planned, but coming down to money and car and work, unfortunately.
Yeah.
What? It's going to stop us?
Work, yeah.
We still work big week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
because I've got a new job.
we're full-time workers.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you, but
Oh, well, business is full-time.
Business is business.
Business is business, bruh.
but yeah. So we got Matsuri. We got
Maybe.
hopefully.
Don't promise Matsuri.
What?
What's the day?
Did you call Matty?
I haven't had a chance to do shit.
You had one job today to secure
Do you know what I have been doing today?
all, Jeff. You had one fucking job today is to secure a Matsuri ticket. So we can show off our major sponsor at fucking Brisbane Raceway, Queensland Raceway. And what did you do today?
Matsuri tickets.
No, that's where we're going to find one. Everyone's selling them.
Can we go to Matsuri?
Yes.
Are the tickets sold out?
No. No. Because people are selling them.
Yeah, people are getting out because High Tech's on the same weekend. So if you
Where's
want-
High Tech?
Adelaide?
Oh, what do you mean? We're going to High Tech.
Sorry, not that's 2023's goals. But
No, I think it's 24, 25. Let's
What
be
year are we
honest.
in right now?
Let's be
22.
honest.
Are we?
Unless there's going to be a dog box buddy sponsor coming on board, or there'll be no high tech, mate.
Oh,
mate.
who's that company? No, PPG.
PPG. Yeah, jump on board.
He's too,
Yeah.
They're not going to jump on board. He's too slow in the corner.
What do you mean, mate?
Only because we don't have the gearbox.
That's not the gearbox fault. That's
If I
not
had the gearbox, I could be faster.
Yes, but we're getting 800 horsepower soon.
Yeah, but the thing is,
So we need the gearbox behind it.
Yes.
Honestly, Jeffrey,
But
I don't know what
is
you're
it-
down.
What are you down to me?
the car's going this way, the wheel's this way, it is slowing you down.
You know what's
Let's-
slowing fish and drifts down?
Jeffrey.
I'm the one that's. Oh, anyway.
Oh, anyway. He says anyway when he knows he's wrong, mate.
No, I'm just like.
Yeah, he does,
He
mate.
fucking does.
I'm literally only doing that so I can get on with this podcast.
Okay. Oh, we're doing a podcast.
Yeah, apparently so. But, yeah,
Oh, you got some notes.
yeah, it says
Oh.
Brad Palmer is a Pufka Collingwood
Oh,
supporter.
whoa,
Really?
whoa.
I just see recording 2508.
Yeah.
Well, it sounded better. I don't know how to add stuff to the transcript.
Jeez.
We'll get there one day.
Oh, yeah.
But
Sweet.
anyway,
What do you want to talk about, Jeffrey? Why do you want to move on so quick? What's going on?
we got stuff to go through.
Okay.
What have we got to go through?
What do you
All
want?
right, news names to talk about.
No,
Oh,
see,
you-
this is a classic I've got nothing move.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What do you got, mate?
Best drift event in Australia.
There is none at the moment.
Really? And that's your biggest thing when it's
There has
like-
been none for 2 years.
It doesn't
Jeff.
matter. You've been to an event, you like an event, you've watched it.
Okay, personally, the best drift day, because I've never done a drift event, I've never been in a competition.
So
the
as a
best-
spectator.
The best drift
Spectator or
day
whatever.
is Archerfield.
Honestly, I could 100% agree with you because at any given time there can be 10 to 15
Archerfield
cars
all
on
day.
track,
All day.
and it's just you sit
No
there for
disrespect,
one night-
I am a local to Benarby, but Archerfield's a whole different
Yeah, but
fucking story,
The
mate.
good thing about
Yeah.
Archie is it's dangerous.
You haven't been there.
I know that, but it's good. The walls, it makes it more dangerous.
You can touch the cars, bro.
Yeah, I
you
know.
can touch the
But
cars.
the thing is, it's more dangerous.
Yeah, it's
Jeffrey's got a
sick.
simulator.
Oh, he has been to Archie.
Yeah, but that.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
He took the canteen out.
he's actually got a simulator.
Oh, I mean, he ate all the pies.
He's got a He's got a simulator tuned in now, so we should go test that out.
yeah, we could do an episode. We could do a podcast while we're driving.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you mean? In the drift car?
Yeah,
Yeah, we could try that too.
Oh, actually, you know what? That's
Podcast in the R33.4.
We could try it. We're sitting on that.
But we got to do that at Archie so we can keep going around and around and around. Because at Benarby, you just get 2 laps and then you're like, oh yeah, got to line up
Yeah.
for fucking 10 minutes.
I-
It's good,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, it's 2 hours down the road, but it's not an Archerfield.
No,
True.
that's right.
But the best event that I've ever been to was DCA Mount Gambier, which is Luke Fink again.
What, you fucking sucking off Adam LZ, were you?
No.
What was he sucking you?
Nah, but
I'll let him suck me off.
Again, the cheers was out the sin.
Fuck.
anyway,
You admission
if you haven't
the
seen
cheers.
it, go check out any DCA Mount Gambier video. They're all sick. It's a good weekend.
Oh, I watched it.
It'll be.
What'd you do there?
I was a spectator.
Oh, okay.
He also watched.
Oh, I thought he made the flyer for it.
You're a fucking
Can't
idiot.
make a flyer.
Can make a fly, apparently. But alright, so what inspired.
You didn't even ask
drifting?
Tim. What's his favourite
Yeah, we
fucking...
said Archie.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
oh,
100% Archie, yeah.
Archie for
Alright.
It's just it's spastic. All the AUs everywhere.
Oi, I remember
Like, yeah, you.
your misso was sitting on the wall to get out of the sun,
Yeah.
and that pink 350Z hit the bloody wall
Yeah.
like boom,
Yeah.
and the wall didn't budge, but your missus was like, oh, is something hit the wall? I was like, holy shit, that just happened or what? Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So,
Moving on.
Yeah. that
Archie,
was
so we got
crazy.
Archie down as best venue currently in Australia.
Oh, for sure. For spectator, for driving. But it's like,
So what actually?
no, but like QR's great, but
Yeah.
you're not as a spectator, you're not amongst it. I've been in the Calder Park down Victoria.
So,
FD layout.
Yeah, I was on the more of the FD layout. You weren't amongst it unless you're on the last corner. But I think Jace from Keeper Rig, he's changed it right up now.
He's running 3 or 4 different layouts.
Yeah, and Jace has nailed it now. Props to you, Jace, because on that the third last corner.
I reckon the crossover at Calder's pretty sick too.
What, the bridge underneath?
No. So you're on the main track.
you fucking troll.
The crossover at Calder is pretty sick though.
Any drinks, ladies and gentlemen?
About time. So, alright, you want me. We're trying to get to see if it works. Anyway,
Yeah.
so what started the passion of drifting for you lot?
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I know mine.
honestly, I remember when I was like a second year penalty apprentice, probably back in 2019.
19.
No, 2009.
I was like, hang on, what?
Sorry, I had a bragging moment.
Yeah.
And actually, you'll find the video on YouTube. It's I can't remember the title, but I posted it on YouTube. It's like
Bulldog.
12 years old. Yes, Bulldog.
Bulldog 18. If you
Bulldog.
jump on the YouTube channel, Bulldog 18.
And see when
Yeah,
Brad blows
so-
his car up.
Yes.
So that was the,
Exactly what happened.
that was the original A86, and what that ended up with 280 horsepower.
Yes,
For a day.
at the Riz, yes.
At the
Yeah, for a
Riz.
day.
And so Brad was about to take that up to Townsville for his first drift event, and he thought he'd practice in the back car park.
Yeah,
at work.
Proserpine.
Proserpine, sorry. It's
we'll-
quite a while ago.
Because we're going to test the motor out because I ran the 1,000 Ks in, and then we're going to go weld the diff up.
Well, the diff
Yeah.
that night, yeah.
Yep.
And so long story short, bang!
Fucking bang! You got to check the video out. That's pretty much what happened.
honestly, Yeah, it's
Brand new built motor after 1,000 kilometers on the dot because I ran that fucking thing in because I blew 2 motors up previously.
And they wonder why he's hard on gear.
You just said I'm a precious drifter before.
Yeah, but you still got like right forward. you just got too much lock and putting too much pressure on the motor.
Anyway,
Anyway, so what was your big moment?
for drifting,
What started the vibe?
okay, so when I was 13, 14, I used
Come out of the
to.
closet.
You wish I did, huh?
Oh yeah.
You keep mentioning all the videos.
so you'll notice about every 5 minutes, Jeffrey's hand will duck under the bench, and you know where it's going.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got that right. Inside.
inside yourself. So there used to be a 2-kilometer walk to get home from school, and on my way home from school, there's a guy with a purple R33
Rick.
GTR. Yep, Rick Nismo. Obviously, I've told Jeff. Oh, you knew of the car. Every day, fucking. Oh, what's that? They didn't even know anything different. Sky and fucking Holden. You know, my family was.
You didn't know
My
that
family
model,
was
that
Taranas, panel
Panel
vans, and any other bloody rusty shitbox. So, I'm driving.
Hang on, how do you work on an AE?
But yeah,
Next minute, I got into rusty shitboxes.
yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel.
That's all my brother Ben's fault, by the way. We ended up with an AE.
Yeah, that's a whole different fucking story. So I used to walk or on my bike past this fucking Nissan. I'm like, fuck, what the fuck's that? And one day I was riding my bike home from school, and all of a sudden this R33, I didn't know what it was at the time, R33 GTR with an R33 GTST silver, Jeremy's one. It was a HKS built motor, freshly imported to Australia, and they went past me, wastegate fully open. And at that, when I heard that, that was it. It was all over for me. That was it. Just as it was dial-up internet then. I went home, dialed up the internet. You remember that shit? And I'm going, what the fuck? This and fucking this. I'm typing this. And remember the old Japanese videos?
Option DVDs.
The old Japanese videos of R33s just fucking launching down this bloody street. I was like, oh, no, this and GDR, you know. And then that's where the ball got rolling. I started realising, the GSTs are a drift car and Sylvias. And then not long after, HPI magazine was out.
Drift Battle Mag.
Drift Battle magazine
Let's
was
make a
out.
comeback. Let's bring that back.
Drift Battle magazine all day.
Once a year, we should do that. Make a Drift Battle Mag.
Make a magazine.
Yeah.
If you want to see a magazine, write in the comments. That's it. Timmy's back.
And the beers.
Yeah, the beers.
Alright, so what started you? It was his AE and
Yeah. What about you, Jeffrey?
Oh, yeah.
That was my AE as well, was it?
yeah.
Oh, well, me and fucking Cavino.
It was you and Kev, and then I went to Brisbane and went to buy a car and ended up buying a bloody Bombador instead.
Oh my god, what a story that
Only
is.
because I couldn't get insurance to buy the Supra at
Who
the
the
time.
fuck needs insurance? You're 18 years old.
Anyway,
He has insurance now.
Do you have insurance? No.
no.
So you could have had a fucking.
What the fuck?
So you could have had a fucking Severo.
Fuck.
I'm more responsible
Bit,
than
bit.
a fucking Mitsubishi Express.
That's not yours.
It's insured.
Be a person. It's with your Corolla. Jeffrey also has a Corolla.
Yes.
It's a good car.
Is it?
It's a Levin. It's an actual
It's a
Levin.
Levin's,
Yeah.
Mine's a mock-up Levin.
I remember when we went out to Emerald to pick up the Levin, and
Oh,
Bradley thought
Bradley,
he was
yeah.
fucking.
He was in like Flynn.
Yeah, no, that was a night where.
That was a good night actually.
It's the first night
You want to
I've
tell
seen
her?
Bradley out of place.
You want to tell everyone about that night, do you?
Like
Yeah,
literally,
so-
Bradley's like this with his beard,
He was
and
stunned.
then it's salt and pepper moving.
Okay, tell the story from the fucking start. Why did we go to Emerald that night?
To pick up my car coming from Victoria.
Okay. In the meantime, where did we go?
So
Emerald.
we just Emerald, right? So that's
Emerald where?
To the
Three-
Irish pub.
The Irish pub.
3.5 hours first.
And what the fuck were we doing at the Irish pub?
You
Dinner.
Dinner. And what the fuck was happening that night?
Well-
so you're missing a few vital parts of the story
Yeah.
because you weren't involved in it.
Yeah, that's right.
Bradley's the one driving out to Emerald,
It
right?
all started about
So
bingo.
we
Oh, we
thought,
took me dad's highlights.
Yeah.
we thought, you know what? The Irish bar generally has titty mates
Normally.
on a Friday night. So we thought we'll go there for dinner. We'll pick up the Corolla. We'll go to there. We'll look at some boobs. We'll have some steaks. We'll head back to the coast. So Jeffrey's in the back seat, and he looks up the pump and realises what's on, and he just puts the phone in front of my face. We never say a word. About 5 minutes later, I looked at Bradley. And
These guys are giggling like stupid.
I looked at Bradley and I said, "Mate, we're gonna have a good fucking night."
Giggling like schoolgirls, these two.
Yeah, no, like proper schoolgirl.
And it was a good hour and a half of Timmy and I laughing.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
we're like, oh.
we're about 180k away from Emerald at that point.
Yeah, dingo.
Yeah.
Yeah, dingo.
Yeah, I didn't go there, eh? But,
And,
yeah.
Fuck,
So
there's
we're-
another
we're-
story. Dingo pub.
Yeah.
We're sitting.
Not on this podcast.
We got there. We're sitting in the pub next. You know, group of girls walk in. Like, oh yeah. And they walk through straight out the back.
Good too.
Yeah. And then another group, and another group, and another group. And this so on.
Girls just keep pouring into this pub.
No bloke.
One after another. Not one bloke.
So we've got Brad going. I said, look, Brad,
I'm going crazy, Mike.
This is what you.
What a fuck I live in your poon for? Look at the girls out here.
So, Brad's sitting there freaking out. Timmy's laughing.
We're stirring him up, saying what's going on.
I've gone to the bar. And I'm geeing up the barmaid. Anyway, and we're giggling and laughing and whatnot. And I kept looking back at Brad and it's tripping Brad out left, right, and centre. He's sitting there going, what is going on? And Timmy's sitting next to him just pissing himself.
The boys had me puzzled though.
So we had Brad convinced that all he had to do was walk through the back door. He's just got to walk up, say to the guy at the front door, as in the front door to the back of the pub, "Hey, my name's Brad." Walk out, stand on stage, and rip his gear off. And he's freaking out. That security guard just happens to walk past when Brad's in a massive fucking it's not even a hot time of the year.
I don't get anxiety.
No.
Now I know what fucking anxiety is because of that night. What's anxiety?
I feel like putting a jumper on and Brad sweating bullets.
Yeah.
He's moving the beer around on the table and didn't know what to do with the sock.
Oh, I was fucking doing
fucking steak in front of him.
Security come up and,
And then Brad's like, "Mate, what's going on out the back?" And then the guy's like, "Male strippers." And then Brad's just like, I don't know. I don't even know what he done because I was too busy fucking laughing.
he finally wound down. He finally wound down.
Fuck off. There's literally 60 girls walk past me at the
60,
pub.
it's like 100
Oh,
on them.
160. I don't fucking know.
And
But,
they're all top notch.
oh, country girls just walking past me, giving me the old, "Hey, here you go, beach boy."
Oh, God.
They did. I tell you, they did. But anyway, and now we go in this fucking back room. I'm going, what the fuck is going on? I'm getting my Italian on. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
So what you're saying right now is that you regret not walking onto that stage and ripping your kid
I'll
off.
get me Buddha out.
Don't you mean you enjoy
He
it?
wouldn't. He wouldn't. He was sweating.
I would have.
tough.
Nah, because my Buddha turned into an innie because I was at. I was at like I don't know what happened. Like nah, it crept away. It was like a turtle. It was like no, I want nothing. I want nothing to do with this. I want nothing to do with this.
So, long story short, we had his.
Dickhead.
Yeah, so weird.
We will never be able to top that.
No.
I don't think we're ever going to be able to top that
and
frame.
you know what?
Well, who knows, eh?
I'm actually happy with that. To see this guy act like a little bitch.
Yeah, because I'm usually dishing out the shit. So
Yeah, like he's the one like, "Hey, welcome back to Fish and Drips." And then he's all of a sudden, he's just like,
yeah.
That's good night. What's good night?
Oh, many more to come though, Jeffrey.
Yeah, then the last. What happened to the last one?
Nah. Next episode.
Oh,
Let's wrap it up.
it involves strippers,
Let's wrap it up.
sausage rolls,
"Oh."
and trains.
Stay
Stay tuned. Anyway, hope you like this. Let us know and come on, keep trying to do it, eh?
Yep. #1 podcast in the world. See you later.